far away from Europe, you see Joshua Oosters at Atlanta, Team YCS 2019. So tell me, Joshua, you go in the Swiss rounds with your team?
We were Team Auto Reality Europe.
Yes.
In the Swiss round we played, we went 9-1 and we finished first of the Swiss.
Nice.
Very nice, yeah.
Congratulations, and you ended in top 8.
Top 16, sadly. We got knocked out right away.
Okay. Yeah, you play Sky Striker. Let's show us your deck.
Okay, so I'm playing 4 Ray.
Yeah, of course.
Of course, like nothing special. Then I play 9 hand traps.
Yeah.
Of course, Ash. I played Ogre, which was insane.
Okay.
Because people are not expecting you play this, so just go like Lady Debug, you just end their turn. And in the mirror match, they just put everything into the multi-roll. And then like they pick up the cards, like set most of them like nah, Ogre, just it ends them. And then
for the mirror match?
Yeah, I played Chase for the mirror, for Salomon Great and for Clausolas.
Yeah.
Like for the Thunder Dragon.
Yeah, for the whole meta. It's really nice.
Yeah, I was playing Impermanence before, but I just want to play something that's really high impact. And Cherries is just the most high impact hand trap there is at the moment, so I decided to play that.
Yeah, okay.
That's the monsters. Spells, I played the Metamorphosis Fusion package.
Yeah.
I played 2 Call by the Grave. I just think it's a really good card, but I'm not playing 3. I will explain why in a bit. But it's just a really good card. It's really good for Salomon Great. It's just good if you get hand shot. Obviously, it's good in the mirror. Great. Play Upside Goblin.
Yeah.
Then I play 1 Jamming Wave. I know people are playing 2, but I think 1 is fine. I never really miss a second. I'm playing Afterburner, Warner Drones. Then I play 2 Eagle Booster. This card is amazing. Like, actually, I think the most relevant effect of this card is that it stops your guy from being killed by battle or card effect.
Yeah.
And if your guy can't be killed by battle, it's so hard for them to out, like for any deck to out it. So you just like set this, you survive a turn, and then after that you plus so much, you just win the game. Then I played 2 Shark Cannon, which is why I'm not playing 3 Call by the Grave, because 5 of like banish from grave cards is just, it's so much. But this card's really good, just for Salomon Great mostly, but it's also really good in the mirror, because you can go like end phase, take the Kagari, then Kagari effect, and then in your own turn you can make another Kagari, just you plus so much, it's so good. Then I played 3 Anchor, I played 5 of the Field Spell, because just you always want to see playable cards. If you can play, you can win the game. 3 Milk, this card's insane. It's Spellbook of Judgment 2.0 basically, it's so good. Then of course,
and 1 Dante.
And 1 Dante. If you don't play Dante, you can't win. Extra deck.
Yeah.
Super basic. It's 3 Ayate. Let's see, 3 Kagari, 3 Shizuku. I played 1 of the Kaina, and it was fine. Like I won 1 game by doing like the overtime Kaina thing, but I don't like the overtime rule, but it is what it is. If you have to do it, you have to do it, right? That's Then I played Phoenix, Bomber Dragon, and Boral Sword. I made this like a couple of times, just really good to cure the opponent. I never made this. In testing it came up quite a bit, that's why I decided to play it, but in the end I think it should have been Nigirisu, probably better. And then for Cherries I played.
Of course, Okay, and the side deck.
Side deck. Play Sphere Mode. Okay. After signing I tell Tinder to go first. They're like, what? They do the combo, just like Sphere Mode.
Yes.
It's pretty much game over, because they waste so much extra deck cards to like go into the board. Sphere Mode is really good for me. It was fine. Play 3 Shared Ride for the mirror. I don't need to explain this, it's so good. I played this was horrible. I shouldn't have sided this. I sided for the mirror, but I never sided it in.
Okay.
It's just, this should be like the 3rd impermanence I'm siding to. So, for like any back row deck for the mirrors, it's good. Chameleon 1, against Salomon Grey and Thunder, like any random decks where it's just randomly good against, I don't know, like Burning Abyss for example. And then 2 impermanence. Just so you have more hand traps against the Thunder deck. So I just should have played 3 of this.
Okay, cool. Thank you, Joshua.
No problem.
Any last words for your team or friends?
Yeah, obviously shout out to my team, Raf van Neven and Luke Parks. They did amazing. Like our records were like really good. I think Luke went like 8-2, I went 9-1. Raf went like also 8-2 or something. It's just like the team was super solid.
It was a big team. Yeah.
Yeah, it was really good. I think in the end we were really unfortunate. I think in the top match, but it's what it is.
And we see here the winning match for the top cut.
This match is amazing. I love this. It's so great.
Really nice.
Yeah. Some less shoutouts have to do.
Yeah.
Obviously we're doing like this new project like ARG.
Yeah.
Then their sponsors, Ophidian and Monster and Art and Saga, which is the card game. I also want to do a shout out for card markets. Also, like this tournament, it was amazing. I wish every YCS was like this. It's been the most fun and most intense YCS I ever played. Like,
it was not so a long YCS because only 7 rounds in day 2 and day 1.
Yeah, the YCS was quite short and it was so hard to top because you basically had to go X1 and you could top on X2, but you had to have like really good tiebreakers. It was super intense. It's a shame it wasn't top 32, but like it is what it is. It's fine.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Joshua, and have a nice travel back.
Thank you. You too.